previously on Power Couple.
Straight, go left, left, left. Left, spin.
Trying, babe. It's not as easy as you think.
I know, baby.
The couples challenge tried the couples communication. The guys were blindfolded and directed by their partners, which tested their patience and their tempers.
Oh, right.
Come, which direction?
Which way is which?
That's right. This is
Okay,
right.
go right. Left, 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 left. Right.
Ivan lost it when Rosh felt the pressure and got confused with where the final token was located.
Left. I thought this is the last bridge.
Oh my God, you are joking. You are freaking joking.
A bit right.
Ivan and Roshilla lost the couples challenge, and with Dean and Crystal lying second from the bottom, this forced them to elimination.
Sucks.
Tensions at the villa were high because the clique was under threat for the first time.
I've seen Dean and Crystal and their relationship grow in the time that they've been here.
I view growth as an important element in a relationship.
At the elimination ceremony, all the votes went to one couple.
Dean and Crystal shone and lit up in this one, and unfortunately you slipped a bit.
We've decided to keep Dean and Crystal in the house.
Ivan and Rosh became the fourth couple to leave the villa empty-handed. Now, with a new cycle at hand and 50,000 Rand to invest in their partners, who will take the leap and play to increase their overall money standings?
If everyone has spoken about it, how you guys started this thing off and how much you've grown. Handling situations where Dean gets so demoted the first time.
That was me, and this is me now. So at least I've hopefully taken a positive change. So, yeah, and I needed to change from that person because, you know, it's not right to take things so hard all the time, and especially on you, Shane.
Oh, guys.
You know, we're at the end now with 4 couples that deserve it just as much as we do. So I'm sort of at peace with whatever happens now going forward. And you know what the beauty of this whole experience is? Whatever's weak in our relationships, or even within ourselves, it's gonna get exposed and you're gonna come out here better, you know, and stronger. So that's the beauty of this whole experience.
Power couple, I don't know what it's doing for me, but I don't know. I'm learning something. I'm battling to grab it.
He's drank slightly less.
You better start learning, babes.
You're never too old, bro.
Never too old.
Love, I'm in such a happy place right now that the money's important, but not as important as
the experience.
As experience and what we're learning out of this. But yeah, I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, baby. I'm proud of you more.
I feel like it feels like I've got my old Deanie back.
Really?
Yes.
Where did you lose him? Which year?
Tonight with it, I don't know what it is, but we're downstairs and Dean and Crystal said what they've learned, and you know what I mean? I'm still battling to learn, and I don't know why I'm battling with it, but what am I learning, you know what I mean? You know?
Well, have you learned anything?
I'm not sure yet, you know? Like I thought about Ivan today, you know, he left, but I think he might learn after, you know what I mean?
Well, I think for me, you're not quite seeing me there. You've got me, but you're not quite seeing me there yet.
When other people admire you, then I see you. You know?
But why don't you just see me then?
Because I see you and feel you every single solitary day, babes. It's like breathing air for me, you know what I mean? I don't know.
But then maybe sometimes you need to take a step back and appreciate what you've got.
Babes, I appreciate it more than anything in the world. I don't know how, maybe I don't...
You don't show it.
Maybe I'm not affectionate.
Just take a moment. Because I see you.
I'm so
in sync with you, won't let you down. Baby, it's me and you. All we ever wanted is all that we got. Baby, we can do this, ready or not. I got it on when I'm with you. I got it on when I'm with you. I'm so in love with you.
Guys, here we are again. Welcome back to the investment room.
Hey, Ryan. Thanks, Ryan. How's it?
Hi to the ladies as well. Hello, ladies.
Hi, Ryan.
Well, let's look at the cycle. 50,000 Rand in each of your wallets, courtesy of Lotto Star. Vicky, how's the villa life?
It's very quiet, Ryan. It's bizarre only having 4 couples in the house, and we're still catering for 12, and we're still eating for 12.
Anyway, ladies, I'll leave you up in the air to think about what today has in store for you. We'll see you a bit later on. Say bye.
Up in the air. No, just calm down. Oh, my word. Vix jumps up. She's like, we're skydiving today. Something extreme. So there's definitely going to be heights. So
Lovely.
suspended, upside down, but you know, it could be up on a platform. Maybe something manual. So think of what guys do.
Well, listen, guys, you've got to do multitasking, chores around the house, etc., etc. Don't you think we let the ladies do something that us guys normally are expected to do? How about changing a tire? When last did your wives have to change a tire? PJ?
Never.
As was on
I'm on speedo. I'll be there first, but she hasn't changed the tire before.
Emil?
We usually call a friend.
You say we, like you don't change tires either.
We always call a friend.
I don't know what I was going to be able to do. I'm at a loss for words.
Dylan?
I don't remember Vix ever doing it, but she'll do it.
Dean, has Crystal ever changed a tire?
Not that I know of, but I know she's got the strength to change the tire, but I just hope she's got the technique going there right.
Guys, by now you should know that anytime I give you the challenge, there's always a...
Twist.
Remember I said up in the air? That's where your wives will be today. 25 meters above the ground, on a platform with a car, having to change a tire in the space of 5 minutes. Emil, we know how Razia feels about heights.
Hopefully she can focus only on the car and not on what's below her.
Guys, you know the drill. It is time to put your money where your heart is and lock in those investments.
If there's a tricky thing, I'm hoping Dill will keep 1,000 or 2,000 back, but I have a feeling he'll go all in, but just a little safety net.
I'm also hoping Dean would not leave anything behind because we can't afford to kind of take chances. It just needs to not just happen.
All right, guys, let's see how confident you are in your wives. Dylan, how much have you invested?
50,000.
All in on love.
All in. I like winning, and if I'm not going to sit at the back and wait, I'm not just going to snatch it at the end either. I'm playing a game and just go for it.
Well, this is the first challenge in the cycle, and a reminder, this is going to be a tough cycle in terms of challenges.
Miss Vickle.
Sure. PJ?
I've invested 48,000 Rand. I should have gone all in, but 48 just leave that bit of 2,000 Rand if she doesn't make it.
Very high bets. I mean, 8 stories, 25 meters. Changing a tire from that height is enough to tighten anyone's nuts. Emil?
I feel like we need to just go full throttle now. I went for 42,000.
Okay.
And that feels like full throttle for me.
Dean?
47,000. Just, I think, yeah, at the stage of this game, we have to just have faith and let's go for it.
Should there be no success at today's challenge, we'll have a very interesting second challenge. Because you'll all be fighting for your lives. Right, let's get the wheel rolling. All those bets are locked in. Let's see whose wife is the bright spark and whose one's the flat tire. Razia, you may remove your mask.
I don't know if I want to.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever changed a car tire before?
Never?
Well, there's
I've,
always a
like,
first.
Got people to do it for me.
Dun, dun, dun.
You have to remove the spare wheel from the boot, take the tyre that's got a puncture off, put the spare tyre on, put the punctured tyre into the boot, all in the space of 5 minutes.
What?
5 minutes.
The height for me was daunting. And of course, I've never ever changed a tyre in my life. I had to just focus on the task at hand and not focus on my fear.
Yo, that's only 6 stories.
Ryan, shut up! Focus on listening to Emil, hearing what he's saying, and making that priority.
3, 2, 1.
You're okay, babe. 3 easy steps. You're going to loosen the wheel. You're going to jack the car up. Get only that crossbow vibe thing out, the spanner.
It looked like there was Velcro actually between her and the car, and they were both kind of connected, and she was struggling to like get moving.
It's like OMW.
We've passed the 1 minute 30 mark, eh? Move that thing. Spin it now. Spin it, spin it. Now the one that's diagonally opposite that one. Spin that one. I need you to talk to me, please, Razia, so I know what's happening.
Okay, I'm spinning the next one.
Spin. Faster. Spin the thing fast.
2 minutes 30.
2 minutes, 30 seconds,
Halfway
eh?
mark.
Halfway mark. You're doing well. Excellent. Push.
I'm pushing. It's too tight.
Okay, leave the wheel. Leave the wheel. Go to the jack now. I suggest, Razia, the same way that you were looking at it just now.
Am I turning it anti-clockwise?
Turning it away from you. Forward. Turn it forward, I mean, Razia.
Clockwise.
Turn it forward. The way you're facing now, turn it forward.
4 minutes gone.
Forward. Yes, like that. Faster, 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 faster. Spin. Spin, spin, spin.
I'm considering the complexity of the time frame versus the challenge at hand. I'm feeling that we're not going to be alone in this if we don't make it. It's a tough challenge.
Emil, nothing is happening.
10 seconds left. 9, 8,
Nothing's
7,
happening, babe.
Babe, it's
6,
fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's fine. Are you okay?
I've not freaked out. I'm like still composed.
Okay, you're coming down now, babe.
I think to myself, who in their right minds can change a flippant tire in 5 minutes, even if they are on the side of the road?
Tell Razia how much you invested.
I invested a whopping 42,000 Rand.
That's not cool.
There is another challenge, and hold your heads up. You did very well today.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Thanks, Ryan.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Well
having faith in me, my love. It just made my heart glad. You know, it's a big thing. Like, he had that much faith in me. It was very hard to get upset for that.
Is it lifting a little bit?
I hope so, babe. I'm going clockwise.
Go the other way. Go the other way then. I can't see from my sight. So if I can't see and it's not going anywhere, obviously you're going to try a different strategy.
I hope it's going the right way.
Keep going.
Come on up with 1 minute.
Come, Crystal. What's going on? Talk to me.
Okay, wait. Can't see the actual difference between this car lifting or not. So I'm kind of just going with guessing.
Is it lifting?
Must be.
1 minute 30. 2 minutes.
Quickly. Tell me, you got to muscle it. Come on, get
2
them
minutes,
loose.
30
Get them
seconds.
loose. Come, you got half the time left. It was painful to watch time tick by with nothing much happening up there.
3 minutes gone. 2 minutes remaining.
Come on.
Now what?
Is it off, all the nuts?
Yeah, the nuts.
Then pull it off. Pull the wheel off, but be
shit,
careful.
It's not jacked up.
Come on, jack it up. Come on, Crystal.
This is so hard, baby. I'm going the right way.
I'm not up there. I can't see if the car's even budging.
15 seconds
You're
to
not
go.
talking to me.
Well, the problem is that the wheels already come off. Wasn't
10,
jacked.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's all right.
Oh, well. That's me, babe.
You tried.
I tried.
Gave it your best. I still have utmost faith in her ability, and I still don't think she's getting that full potential out of herself. But yeah, once again, these are challenges we have never done before. So it's so difficult. There's no room for error, and there's doing things that you've never ever tried to do before.
Gosh.
Gosh, baby.
Unfortunately,
It is what it is.
time ran out, and you couldn't complete the challenge.
I tried. I've never done this in my life. I've never gotten my hands so dirty. Gross. It's really
Right,
quick.
Dean, let's find out.
47.
I'm sorry, love.
It's all my fault now.
Sorry, babe.
So I'm sort of at peace with whatever happens now going forward. As long as we've got each other, that's the point and the bottom line, you know, that's fine with me.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Leafy.
Hello, Leafy.
Hello, Leafy. Turn around and look up.
Why? Couldn't we have, like, a jet ski on the water or something?
What is your favorite
a
car? Or type of car?
Really?
Gaan direct naar die wiel toe. Kijk wat sien ek jy fit. Is hy fit? Ah, sê my sterk seun.
I think when I got up there, I just lost it completely. I was like, briefly remember instructions, but...
Dan dink ek jy net mooi styf, ja. Gaan daai kant op, daar's hy. Gaan hy op.
Can he see me?
Gaan die kar op.
2 minutes 20.
Kyk of die wiel al los is. Kyk of jy die wiel kan afhaal. Draai ek. As al die wiel af, al die wiel af. Al die wiel af gaan sê, hardloop vinnig. Sit hom net sak agter toe, sit hom net eers plat hier, haal jy die ander wiel uit.
It's like he's got a pair of eyes just here and he's with me all the way and felt so supported.
3 minutes, 2 minutes to go.
Wat moet ek nou nou doen?
Het jy almal vasgedraai?
Amper, wat moet ek nou
Okay,
doen?
dan jack hom weer af. Dan jack hom weer af. Jack hom weer af.
This is taking vrek lang. And I'm like...
Okay, dan vat jy die draai nou die natsak weer lekker vas. Draai net van die spinner en draai
4 minutes 15.
4 minutes 15. As hy sit in die ander, sit die spinner nie. Ja, vat daai ook saam, vat daai ook saam. As hy sit agterin en dan sit jy die spaarwiel ook in. Sit die spaarwiel ook in en maak die deur toe. Well done, my skat.
Yeah. Felt so supported and you just carried me today. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Oh, that's
It was so good.
48,000 rand.
I've gone all in today, but that time frame, she's gonna have to vuckle.
Open the boot, babes. Get everything out. Put the spare tire in the front of the car.
I've never changed a tire before, but I've watched Dill change tires many times.
Spare tire, babes. Spare tire, quickly. Are they loose enough?
Baby, don't you worry.
You know she's good at doing when I'm changing a tire? Handing me a beer.
1 minute 30.
All right, I've got clearance.
Okay, go. Now loosen them, quick.
2 minutes gone.
Yo.
Come on.
Slide it to the back, slide it to the back. Okay, put it down, put it down, put it down.
Never have I had that much adrenaline pumping through me. And all I could think was that I bet there's a lot of money at stake here. You better calm down and get a grip. Come on, you.
And that's 3 minutes. 2 minutes to go.
I can do this.
You can do it, babes. And you just finger tighten that thing. It doesn't have to be pulled, but tight.
Which way? Tighty,
Tighten,
righty.
yes, that's right.
4 minutes, 1 minute left.
Okay, now leave him.
No,
Drop that car.
This one's not tight enough, Dill. Give me a second.
Drop the car. Anti-clockwise now.
How many seconds?
20 seconds.
You know how long it took me to get that thing up? How long is it going to take me to jack it down?
And 10. Drop everything. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. With 4 seconds left.
Well done, my baby.
That was the quickest 5 minutes of my life. I am not
You are
changing another
changing
tire.
the next tire,
You know,
and I'll
right?
hand you the
No.
beer. Huh?
I'm going to need something a lot stronger than a beer next time. Give me 5 minutes.
How much do you think you invested?
You went all in.
Yay!
Well done, my love.
Let's start the curry, guys.
Yeah.
Rice is on.
That was tough.
I literally followed his step-by-step instruction. He carried me today.
Well done, Biffy.
Yeah. Guys.
Defeat communication!
Well done, Liffy. Sy's so sterk geweest. He was very strong on knocking those nuts and putting them back with the hand. Oh, strong goal, this one. Not just a pretty face, but a strong one as well.
Okay.
When Vix put that thing in the boot, she came around the boot like this and was like, whoop, in the boot.
I'm really happy that Dill took a risk today. And it was close. Make no mistake, 4 seconds is close. It was a risk to take that plunge, but I'm really glad that he did it.
It's smelling good.
Yeah, and then the bolts I got undone, the 4th one, and then it kind of like went ka-dunk, and it just like dropped, and I was like, oops, this is obviously not high enough. And then it was too late.
Yeah, as well. That Jack.
I'm so sorry, guys.
No, listen, when I saw that, I was like,
The time was
this is
going
gonna be
fast
tough.
for us.
I didn't know what I was doing. Oh well, it's fine.
So I'm just choosing not to be so hard on her and not to beat her up about losing something because I know she's going to beat herself up for it enough. I don't need to add to the disappointment of the situation.
I'm waiting for a big curveball.
Listen, guys, it's not gonna get easier.
So we're going to keep fighting until the end.
Until they tell us we're eliminated.
Yeah.
But if we have to sit in that elimination seat 4 times, we will. Ugh, it's okay. For us, it's just deal with what you couldn't do, and tomorrow's another day. Whatever happens, happens.
I think the boys are going to be challenged tomorrow.
So how are you going to feel if the guys' challenge tomorrow is skydiving, Vixens?
I will be livid if they get to skydive and I had to change a tie in 5 minutes.
No.
Because that just isn't cricket.
The flat pot is hot.
Sure, this looks phenomenal, as usual.
This afternoon with this challenge, yes, we failed and yes, we lost 42,000 Rand. But there's always a silver lining in everything.
Raja, this is amazing. Thank you.
Just comes off the bone.
You know, like this evening as well, Razia made an amazing meal for us.
Come in.
It's like sort of two worlds. Razia's not able to change a tire in 5 minutes while she's 30 meters above ground. But she is able to make an amazing meal, and I think it's good to focus on positive and strong traits and, yeah, just enjoy that, I think.
You looked very like you had it together today. No?
I think the more pressure there is, the better it gets.
I wasn't scared that Vix should be scared. Just that time thing, you know?
Time.
Just the time thing. It's
Honestly,
like,
that's the biggest enemy in this game all the time, is time.
yeah.
That's the real pressure.
Like, do you think like maybe your swimming history and competitiveness and all of that, like that has helped you push through and stuff?
I've always been competitive. No one will play cards with me at home anymore. I used to make up my own rules to make sure I won. When you're hungry as in an individual sport, then it's easy to succeed. But when you're hungry as a couple, sometimes it takes away from the communication and then everything falls apart. It's a different game altogether.
Mind is a very powerful thing, huh?
Yeah. And yours? You're very competitive too.
So, yeah.
Always.
I think my dad just with work and with everything in life, he's a tough old bully, eh?
He never gives up.
He never gives up. He's been in the worst circumstances ever and like struggles and he never stops. And he just taught me that it's the principle of no alternative.
That's lovely.
So I think that's why we are fighting so hard. Like, you don't just fully know how much you can trust someone.
I don't want to be in elimination with you guys.
No.
But I think every other way, I think everything's all right. You know what I mean?
Oh, you don't know that.
I don't, but I think.
You don't know. You might turn your back on me, though.
I feel
Yeah, I might just take you out
I
at the
don't know
top.
anything. I don't know.
I'd say that's my gut feeling.
there's going to have to be a big reason for me not to invest high today. If it sounds doable, I'm going high. Ek kom maar weet.
Okay, so if it's really tough, 1,000. Stay in the game, 83. Make money, 100.
That's it.
I hope it's something active or physical.
Yeah, it's about time. Just gonna play hard, harder than I ever have today.
That's good.
Today needs to be a cautious day of investment. Yeah, because you know, babe, that one of the main things in this marriage, for me at least, is that my wife stresses less.
Shame, babe, that's very sweet. Okay.
Ladies, welcome back to the investment room.
Hi, Ryan.
And hi to the not-so-significant others back at the villa.
How's it, Aaron?
So, after that first challenge, let's look at the bank. On the top, Phil and Vix, 100,000 Rand. PJ and Marzan, 98,000 Rand. Emil and Razia on 8,000 Rand. And Dean and Crystal on 3,000 Rand. So, Razia, you and Crystal got some catching up to do.
They haven't left us with much to work with, eh?
They haven't. So, ladies, after a really tough challenge that saw you suspended above a lake, changing a tire, getting your hands dirty, don't you think the guy should do something equally as challenging?
Absolutely.
Put them like in a cage with sharks or something.
Well, this isn't just pie in the sky thinking, because every dog has its day. And guys, today could be yours. So, all I'm saying, who was the next time? Cheers, guys.
Bye-bye. Falling in love. Pie in the sky, dog has its day. I got no idea, bro.
Could be jumping out of something.
Right, ladies. Let me ask you this much. What do you want your partners to say to you? Your ideal phrase. What would that be? Besides Liffy, Marzan, Crystal, what would you like to hear from Dean?
I'd like Dean to say, you know what, babe, you relax, I'll clean up. You know, that would be lovely.
Vicky, what would you like to hear Dylan say?
Dill tells me he loves me all the time, but it's just sometimes it's not enough. So I'm going for the more deep things that I really want to hear, and I want to know that I'm the best thing that ever happened to him.
These are the good things. Razia?
Just that he appreciates me and that he still loves me, he still finds me attractive.
Well, today's all about that. Today is about your other halves. Finding 5 phrases that you specifically would love to hear them say to you. Doesn't that sound sweet?
It doesn't matter to me whether we win or lose it. It is, for the first time, is Dylan really going to see me? Is he going to know me in those words? And that's all I can think about.
They'll have to go through that list and find the 5 that you have chosen. Sounds easy, huh? Why are you looking at me like that?
There's always a catch.
Yeah, always a catch.
They will be repeating them back to you, but they'll be doing so while skydiving.
Brian!
I wish we could do that.
These guys are going to be falling out of an airplane this morning, and I'm really jealous.
Vicky, you look so disappointed.
I'd rather skydive than change a tire, to be perfectly honest. But today, I think that I might want to hear these things more than I want to skydive.
Well, that's exactly what you guys are going to have to do today. The men are going to have to repeat all 5 phrases that you've selected back to you before their feet touch the ground.
Our darling husbands, they're going to have to find on a sheet of paper 5 statements that we want them to say.
If they can't, the challenge is lost. And that's what you're wagering on today, ladies. It's now time to put your money where your heart is and lock in those investments.
Bro, if my wife goes all in, then it's...
I don't think she'll go on it.
Huh?
You guys will play reasonably safe.
Oh, you don't know with her, eh?
Vicky, how much have you decided to wager?
93.
Good heavens! 93,000 Rand.
Money's not worth anything if the relationship isn't there.
Crystal?
Dean does know me, and I'm sure that he'll know what to say, and I'm willing to put whatever we have left, every cent.
So you're going all in. Marzan?
80,000. If he succeeds today, I really want him to feel good about it.
Razia?
I've invested 1,000 Rand. If I went all in and he doesn't make it, we won't have anything. So I'm being a bit cautious in that way.
very brave and calculating investment. Well, I think all round. All right, ladies, let's go and find out if love is in the air. See you after the challenge.
Cheers, Ryan.
Bye.
Bye.
Couple 1 to dispatch. And Alpha airborne off runway 19.
Oh, it's like I've seen my baby fly away.
Tell us a little bit about some of those phrases you'd love to hear Dean say.
I'd like to hear him say, I know I'm too hard on you. I'm sorry and I'm working on it. That's something that's, yeah, he knows and he always admits it, but obviously doesn't say it in so many words.
All right, Dean, this is Ryan here. Remember, look for those 5 phrases that Crystal would love to hear from you before your feet touch the ground. If you do that, you've successfully completed the challenge. So, Dean, best of luck.
Couple 1 to dispatch. Door open.
He always speaks to me about what's on his mind, where I'm more the bottler, kind of, you know, don't really talk about my emotions. So it was quite hard for me to have to go and dig for those kind of things.
Yeah, I'm definitely the more expressive about my emotions type person.
Ship clear.
That was amazing.
Here we go.
Yeah, yes, I'm here. Think of me, baby. What would I say?
Now, I always believe there's room to improve in any relationship. Everyone's got their faults, everyone's got their shortcomings, but you don't want to hear it, if you know what I mean. The truth does hurt sometimes.
No, baby, that's not one of them. Give me another one.
You're my best friend?
Not that one. Come on, love. Think of me. What would I say?
You're an amazing mother?
No, not that one, babes. Come on. Not that one.
Obviously, spend more quality time being a dad and spend less time worrying about providing.
That's it, baby. That's it. Come on, need 4 more. Hurry up. I know that he wants to be that dad that he never had. And it's just sometimes you get so sidetracked with work that it's just like, it doesn't end up happening. Come on, love. Tell me, quickly. Before you look, she's a teenager and we haven't done those things we want to do with her being so little.
Who you are and how people see you?
Yes, yes, yes. 3 more, 3 more, 3 more.
Last thing I think about when I fall asleep?
No, not that one. Hurry up, babe.
I'll never leave you no matter what.
No, not that one.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I feel as though we've disappointed each other with losing so many challenges all the time, and it's not who we are. I mean, we're used to doing things well. It's not something I'm accustomed to.
Crystal, these are the phrases you would love Dean to say to you, and you were hoping he'd say to you before he touched down. So, Dean, maybe now's an opportunity for you to grab those phrases and let Crystal hear them.
I know I'm too hard on you. I'm sorry, I am working on it.
Yes, you are.
This is true. I promise to try to be more romantic. I promise to try and move on from the past and just enjoy this moment here with you. Those are the kind of things you sort of got to look into quite deeply. It's not that easy, but anyway.
It's okay.
Another chance with 25,000 Rand in the couples challenge?
Oh, we're winning that tomorrow. We're winning that tomorrow,
okay.
No matter what.
Definitely.
It's definitely revealing a lot of our shortcomings.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad about, because it's definitely going to strengthen us.
Yeah, absolutely.
All your policies up to date.
Don't ride!
Flight level 115, skydiving, 5 miles inbound.
I've never skydived, ever. This was first time debut. Yeah, it's crazy stuff, eh?
You look at these sayings and you would think that as a wife you'd hear them a lot.
After 15 years of being together, I think the romance and the time for each other sort of goes out of sync a bit. So I think this will be awesome to hear. You together for 15 years, you live together, you are with each other every day. But those words are missed.
Couple 1 to dispatch. Door open.
The door just flies open like this. And it's just air and sky and clouds next to me on my left.
Wow, that is high.
Couple 1 to dispatch. Jump ship, Billy.
This is insane. Emil?
OMW.
Please just look for the things that you think.
I'm looking already.
I'd like to hear.
When I look at you, I still see God's best for me.
Yes, that's 1 down, 4 to go.
It's something that I said to Razia, exchanging wedding vows. So it means a lot to us.
You're my best friend.
No, that's not it.
I love that you always put me first.
No, my love, not that.
We always talk about how we compromise in our relationship and that that's the success behind our relationship. You know, I'm left feeling that maybe Razia is the one that compromises a lot more than I do.
I love that you have such an amazing heart and you share that with everyone.
Yes, 2 right, 3 to go. Woo!
You are my best friend.
Now, look at the list. What would I like you to say to me?
I washed your car for you. Okay, time is up.
Try again, you haven't reached the ground.
Amazing!
It does mean we're not communicating as effectively as we should be. I don't think it's bad where we're at, but I think it's something to start building on.
Razia, please let Emil know the phrases and the ones that you would have loved him to find for you in that list.
I'm amazed by how beautiful you are, because you don't say that enough. I promise to help out more on weekends and give you time to yourself. And I'm so attracted to you, and I still think that you're out of my league.
Those words do sound amazing, and I will make sure that I say this to you often if it's so special to you.
Okay, liefie, ek kan nie wag hier.
Now, couple 1 to dispatch. 2 miles inbound.
Tell me what phrases you've selected.
The phrases that I've selected, it's just to get Peter to be a little bit more serious, and that's really a concern. This is just all an attempt to get on the same emotional level and just stay tuned, stay calm, and try and tap in on how each other's feelings are.
Opening up. So that's PJ's shoot.
Ek kan jou hoor, liefie. Gaan baie kalm. Gaan deur al die lyne wat jy moet lees. En dan rustig as jy reg is, dan begin jy.
I promise to think before I speak when we fight.
Yes, liefie, jy het 1.
That's what we usually fight about. It's not usually the problem, is how I...
Yeah.
I promise to be more patient and genuinely listen to you when we are telling me how you feel.
Jy het hom, liefie. That's 2.
Let's make a baby.
Nee.
Maybe the first power couple, baby.
Dink goed is wat my pla. Dink diep. So my next band, you're gonna support me, né?
Not to laugh everything off all the time.
Ek en jy.
I promise that I will never leave you no matter what.
That's not it, liefie. Ons kort nog 1.
I will always respect our relationship rules.
Yes, reg. Mooi, liefie.
I love you.
Today, I felt guilty to write those things down. I didn't want him to think that I'm still
you're not performing, you're not getting there.
Mazan, how important is it to hear those things that you've written down?
It's amazing. It's the things that we discuss, but it's also the things that we never seem to resolve. So to hear that he's actually been listening to all the things that, you know, we're trying to work on, it's amazing.
I love you. Sometimes you just need to hear it again as well, just to remind yourself and get everything back on track again.
I wonder how he's feeling right now.
He's probably loving it.
Airborne off runway 19.
You better speak my words on the way down, my love.
Climbing flight level 115, Skydive in 3 minutes.
I really hope he knows these things inside of me.
Now, couple 1 to dispatch, door open.
When he's falling through the sky with 40 different statements in front of him, how is he going to figure out what I want to hear?
Wow, that's free falling.
When I'm reading through these things, a few of them are muddled, but when I read that sentence, I hear a voice, and I go for it.
You are the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Yes!
I truly love you with all my heart, Lisa.
Yes, you do, my love, that's right.
You're beautiful.
Damn right I am. I love you, got it.
I will take care of you.
Yes, my love, one more.
I promise to show you how grateful I am often.
That's not me, this one you know. Come on, my love, this is so important.
To me, that is the most relevant at this point in my life, and the one I probably need to hear the most.
I'm sorry.
No, my love, but that's close, but no.
Come on, Dill, you know me. It surprises me that Dill doesn't pick it up immediately. And I think maybe he just needs a bit of time to recognize how important it is for me to hear it.
I'll never hurt you again.
Yes, my babes, that's the one.
So that's 5.
That's 5, my angel.
I do promise to be more affectionate.
So glad that came from you, my love. Thank you.
And I know exactly why she said she wanted to hear that, because I've heard Vix, and I never want to do that again. I will never do it again.
Woo!
It hit home pretty hard.
Yeah, that was fun, eh?
Sure. Money. Let's talk money. Dylan?
Yeah.
Yesterday, you were just, you knew from the start, all in on love.
Yeah.
I went 93.
93, that was we
Good
discussed
play,
it after. Yeah.
It's a good play.
Well done. Nice one, baby.
I think a big part of me was saying to Dill that I forgive him.
Finally.
I do forgive you.
Next time on Power Couple, the couples have to prove they have the right moves.
Don't bump it.
Oh, hold it.
Stay here, just a second. Just don't worry, don't worry.
How was the challenge today? We've been pushed to the limits, that's for sure.
And now suddenly the competitive nature is coming out, and we're wondering if we're just a bit too late.
We're quite in sync, eh? We're gonna dance together, man, for goodness sake.
Your time in Power Couple has come to an end. You leave the villa empty-handed. It's now time for you to say your goodbyes. Power Couple, powered by Lotto Star.